Have the lead now in the ninth. And the closer is on to face Austin Riley, Jock Peterson, and Adam Duvall.
None of those three have a hit against Kenley Jansen in his career. You see the 38-43, but it was after the three blown saves in a row in July that he kind of rebooted his entire arsenal. And now you'll see some breaking balls. You'll see some two-seamers to go along with that great cutter.
Well, if you're the Braves, you got the three guys at the plate you want right now.
Bellinger's three-run blast tied it. Betts gave the Dodgers the lead with a double. And now Austin Riley will walk off the Dodgers in Game 1 against Kenley Jansen, the pitcher he was facing that night. And the first pitch is upstairs for a ball. What a series this has been already. This is the third game. And it's coming down to the last at-bat again.
Jansen's last 25 games, he's given up 6 hits.
It was trying to, on the mound, I beg your pardon, correction, that Riley had to walk off. And a swing and miss. Chased one upstairs. And Riley could not get to it. A cut fastball for Kenley Jansen. It's 1-1.
Talked about Bellinger selling out on that fastball. Looks like the same for Riley as well.
It's the hardest thing as a hitter when you're facing Kenley Jansen. You have to tell yourself, seat it down. Because that ball that's a little bit on the top part of the zone, it's so tough to get on top of.
That's where he's got his life.
Yep.
A ball and 2 strikes. Jansen deals. Riley got a piece of that one. Back upstairs again, and a foul back out of play to keep the count at 1-2.
When you're trying to read hitters as a pitcher, that foul straight back tells you something. It tells you that he's on the speed of the pitch. We've seen some nasty breaking balls from Jansen already this postseason.
He's sticking with his bread and butter here. The cutter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here he comes. Missed with it. Staying elevated against Austin Riley.
Right, Ronnie. The breaking ball probably is a pitch that you could get at the same time. I think he's scared. We've seen Austin Riley bang a few hanging breaking balls.
And you hate to give it up on your second and third pitch.
See what he has in mind here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A good cut. Back to that cut fastball.
See what happens for a hitter here is that cutter is probably 3 or 4 inches off the plate, but as the at-bat goes on, you feel that you start to go off the plate away.
Well,
there's nothing inside.
Yeah, you can get diving out over the plate.
Riley's double into 4th. The misplay in center opened up the floodgates for Atlanta in that 4-run inning. Jansen's 2-2, and a call, strike 3. Kenley Jansen strikes out Riley to start the 9th.
Well, everything's away. And this one right here, I don't know if he got caught looking for something else because that's a good pitch to go on, but it just froze him.
Smith wanted that pitch up and in.
Yep.
And it ended up being right on the outside corner.
Those subtle movements between the cut fastball and the sinking fastball, which is basically a straight fastball for Jansen. We're talking a matter of inches, but the batter doesn't see it that way. And Jansen gets the ring up, adding those pieces, that sinker and that curveball.
Peterson in the pearls.
Peterson with 1 away. Braves down a run. Peterson takes a strike. Two hits today. Had a little flare single in the 7th. Had a rocket for an RBI and a single in the 4th. He's also walked. The former Dodger would love to strike against his old team. Bounces in.
So Bellinger's kind of been the clutch hero for the Dodgers. Well, Peterson's been that guy for the Braves.
Yes, he has.
Peterson's hit 3 homers in the postseason. A game-tying home run earlier in this series. With the Braves down 2. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two and one now.
This is the pitch to hit. He's going to get the cutter.
And the last thing Jansen wants to do right here is walk him with Duvall, who's on deck. 38 home runs during the season. And he's had a good day today.
Hits right-handers better than left-handers.
Yep. 32 of the 38 against right-handers.
2 balls and a strike. Jansen delivers. Strike 2. That slider. One of the other new wrinkles that Jansen has added to his repertoire.
To throw it 3 times in a row. To throw it 2 and 1. Behind him to count to Peterson.
Just buckled it. Legs were gone.
Yeah, 2-1 in that count. There's not one hitter that's swinging at that pitch.
Dodgers lead by a run. 9th inning, 1 out. 2 and 2. And a swing down as he struck him out. Jansen, back-to-back Ks. 2 gone in the 9th.
Jansen has faced 16 hitters in the postseason. 11 strikeouts. After 3 curveballs, or 3 breaking balls, fastball right by him.
And that's the tough pitch we talk about from Jansen. It looks great, you just can't get to it.
Back on top of his game. Now facing Adam Duvall, who has been the star for the Braves. 2 hits, 2 RBIs.
This series, you feel like the game's never going to end.
A strike. Jansen's down right now. He's throwing everything he has for strikes.
Well, it's funny, you see him throw that one down. Duvall, a good high ball hitter. 38 home runs, he's wanting that ball elevated.
The hitters have had the last moments in the first 2 games. Jansen trying to capture the last moment in game 3. 2 strikes.
Moving the ball around. Breaking pitches. Fastballs away. Cutters. Fastballs in. The most predictable closer in the game for many years. Not anymore.
Braves down to their last strike. Jansen deals. A ball. Trying to get him to bite, he would not. World-class matchup here.
Duvall has power to all fields, not just the full side.
Good job laying off that pitch. It's hard sometimes, though, too. Everybody going crazy. You don't want to get caught looking in the game.
Duvall led the National League in RBIs. Hit 38 homers. It's a 1-run game. 9th inning, 2 outs, the 1-2. Hit blocked by Smith, just in case Duvall offered. And now the count at 2 and 2. He was pretty calm, didn't he?
Yes, well, he always is calm. No fun facing him, I'll tell you that.
Wants a sinker. Can he strike out the side and end the game? Here's a 2-2. A swing on this! He struck him out! He strikes out the side, and the ball game is over. And the Dodgers come off the deck to win Game 3. For the first time in their postseason history, they win a game when they trail by 3 or more after 7. What a comeback.
Jansen